half dab because I'm holding this plate of quesadillas, cheese quesadillas. I always eat cheese quesadillas on live stream. Quesadillas. I know how it's pronounced. No one's here. No one can hear me talking, but in case someone goes back and watches it, I also got that Sprite, bitch. Oh, someone's here now. Okay. 2 people. That was fast. 3. Ooh, racking them up. Okay. Hey, 4. Ooh. Oh, man. They're streaming in. Everyone wants to know about Gigan's death, I guess. Okay. Hey, everyone. It's your boy B3. There have been some questions about the future of the Godzilla and Gigan franchise, so to speak. So I'm going to tell you about Gigan's death today, how this affects the G&G universe going forward. And the reason I'm doing this is because yesterday I got a comment that was like, no, Gigan can't be dead. You can't kill Gigan. Hashtag save Gigan. Bring him back. But most people seemed fine with Gigan dying. Like, it was fine. They were like, well, that was a good episode. That's all I cared about. And I feel like the reason for that is because people expect Gigan to come back. They're so used to characters coming back to life all the time that they think, oh, Gigan's going to be back. But people have been asking me on Twitter and on YouTube over and over again, is Gigan coming back? When is Gigan coming back? Blah, blah, blah. How do you guys even know Gigan's going to come back? What makes you think Gigan's coming back at all? Because if you watch my reviews and stuff like movies and comics, I don't like it when a character is killed just to have them immediately brought back. It doesn't mean anything. When I was reviewing Infinity War and stuff, all I talked about was how I hope characters stay dead. Obviously, not everyone who dies in Infinity War can stay dead, like Spider-Man, Black Panther, Doctor Strange. They have to come back to life for story reasons. But Vision, Loki, fucking Gamora, those 3 at least should stay dead, and someone, at least a couple people, should die in Endgame for permanent. People got to die. That's how life works. That's how stories progress. No one lives forever. But that also doesn't mean I'm not going to bring Gigan back to life after an extended period of time. Now, the day I decided to kill Gigan, I also decided whether or not I was going to bring him back to life. But I'm not going to tell you if I'm going to bring him back to life or not. It's going to be a big old surprise. Because, I mean, there's easily a way to bring him back to life. That would make sense. But am I going to do it? I decided the day that I decided to kill him if I was going to do it or not. And I'm going to stick to that. None of you guys are going to change my mind of what I'm going to do with Gigan. But until then, whether he comes back or not, we have Gigan Jr. We still have a Gigan, don't we? He has the same damn voice. He has very similar opinions. His character is still quite different, though, because he respects Godzilla a lot more. And he has a different worldview because he's from the future. So he knows a lot of shit. Tell me in the chat what you think of this, by the way. Tell me what you thought of Gigan dies in the end, and tell me what you think about Gigan coming back to life if it happens. And if you have any questions about G&G, Ultra Kaiju Brothers, Ask G&G, Godzilla Reviews, Godzilla Plays, Baby Belial, and a new show, announcing a new show right now, Gigan Rants. It's going to be Gigan Jr. ranting about stuff. I've already filmed 4 episodes. So keep an eye out for Gigan Rants. They might be a little long, though. Put comment in the chat, and I'll shout you out, by the way. I always do that in live streams. Every time someone new joins the chat, I shout them out. Ah. But even if Gigan does come back, he's not going to for a while. There will be many, many episodes before he does not. I'm actually uploading a new G&G today. Let me check my list. Later today, an episode called G&G Florida will be uploaded. G&G Florida. So look forward to that. I think it's kind of a short one. I always do these while I'm eating. This live stream's doing better than usual. I like that. Thank you all for tuning in. It's probably because I promoted this live stream beforehand. I bet you that's why. People were expecting this live stream tonight. I should probably do that more often. I'm going to go ahead and share this live stream on social media also. But I'm going to take a break so that I can eat this. But while I'm eating a little bit, I want you guys to ask me your questions. Ask me your questions right there in the chat. Ask them to me. Go on. Ask me some questions while I tweet and while I eat and while I chomp on this. That's that good shit. It's that good shit that'll make your clit spit. Sprite-o. No questions at all. You guys had 100 questions in the comments, and now you have no questions. Okay, so all your chats just popped up at once. I guess my chat thing wasn't working. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry about that. God damn it! Stop, YouTube. Shit. Sorry. Your mom, lol. What? Okay, you think the episode was epic, but you doubt Gigan will come back. Robopon316 said that. I'm glad you think that way, because the number one thing I wanted was for people to just like that episode. And whether I decide to bring Gigan back or not, you doubting Gigan will come back is a desired effect. Because if I was bringing Gigan back, I wouldn't want you to think he was coming back. Because I would want you to, like, if he wasn't coming back, I wouldn't want you to think he was coming back, because then you would have expectations that wouldn't be fulfilled. And I don't want you to not expect him to come back, because then it won't. Well, I'm not explaining myself well here. No, I actually suck at video games. You'll notice in the Godzilla Let's Plays, he's not very good. That's because Godzilla's not real, and I'm the one playing. Hey, Layla Kim, what's up? No, because cranberry is one of the grossest things in the universe. I do not want to Sprite cranberry. But I do like that commercial because I am a huge stop motion fan. No questions about G&G, though? About Gigan's death? Here's a fun fact. The entire Junior saga, all this stuff with Junior that's been happening, was supposed to be one Christmas special. He was supposed to come back in time to stop his dad from dying on Christmas. And then, but he hated Christmas because his dad died on Christmas. He came back in time to stop his dad from dying on Christmas, stopped it, and then went back to the future. That was supposed to be the original thing with Gigan Jr., but I never did it. I just never had time to do it because it was a very big episode. Like, I did a Christmas special this year, which I made in like 5 minutes. It was super easy. I was inspired by SNL, so I made it. Okay, here's another question by Vin Maradny. How will you find a way to bring Gigan back? And if not, will you change the title of the entire show? And how will the oh, hold on, a notification blocked your question. You know, one of those Chrome notifications. Sorry. Someone on Facebook just sent me a message that said, "Hey, IDK, if you have Direct TV, but in the 300 something channels, they've been having Godzilla marathons for days." I'm actually insulted that my friend Savannah thinks I don't have every Godzilla movie, but whatever. Okay. So back to your question, Vinma. I'm sorry. How will you find a way to bring Gigan back? And if not, will you change the title of the entire show? And how will the dynamic of the show change if so? Excellent question. Let me take a bite of this real quick. I'm not going to tell you how Gigan would come back, because if I bring Gigan back, I don't want you to know how it's going to happen. No, I will not change the title of the entire show, because now it's about Godzilla and Junior. Junior's full name is Gigan Jr. So it's still Godzilla and Gigan. It's just a different Gigan. See what I'm saying? Because he's stuck in the past and he doesn't want to go back to the future anyways because he failed. Right? How will the dynamic of the show change if so? So you'll see this in the next few days, because for the next few days, as your Christmas present, I'm going to be uploading a ton of videos, and that includes multiple episodes of G&G. So Godzilla and Gigan are roommates now. Before, the regular Gigan lived with Severum and Mini Gigan. Junior was just kind of staying where he could, and Godzilla had his own place. Now Junior is Godzilla's roommate. You'll also see Junior and Godzilla get along more than Godzilla and Gigan did. They're still going to argue. They're still going to call each other dumbasses, the classic stuff. But they'll get along more. Also, being roommates allows me to explore more story options with them. And another thing that's going to happen is Godzilla is going to become much more responsible. He's going to grow as a character a lot now that Gigan is dead. Because remember, Junior said that Godzilla would step up and help take care of Gigan's widow and child. Right? So in the next several episodes, you're going to see Godzilla babysitting. You're going to see Godzilla getting a new job. You're going to see Godzilla being generous. But he's still going to be a selfish, dumb idiot. That's never going to change. But you will see him grow as a character and become more mature because his friend is dead and he has to step up as a person. He even enters a father figure role himself. By the way, shout out to Reptile Guy and Matthew Graybill. My boy Matthew and I just saw Into the Spider-Verse. It was dope. We also watched the Happy Time Murders and Solo: A Star Wars Story. My reviews of the Happy Time Murders and the Solo Star Wars Story will be up soon, but my review of Into the Spider-Verse is already up on my B3 Productions channel. All right, next question. Does Godzilla still eat his own poop? Why would you ask me that? That was a dumb episode. I never should have made it. People eating poop is for some reason a staple of comedy, but it's actually not really that funny. I sort of ironically made Godzilla eat his own poop. But now that's the thing that Godzilla did that everyone remembers him for. People are always asking me, hey, is Godzilla going to eat his own poop again? Haha. Or, hey, you remember time Godzilla ate his poop? That was so funny. That was in like 2013. That was 5 years ago, people. I think the real reason people remember that episode is because it's the first episode with adult content in it. So yeah, I think that's the real reason that episode's real popular. But no, he doesn't still eat his own poop. I think there was a relatively recent episode where he did want to make poop butter again, though. I think it was Godzilla G&G CEO. If you haven't seen that one, Reptile Guy, go watch that one because he talks about eating poop in it again. I didn't answer your dumb Chris Chan question because I don't know who that is. And every time I have a live stream, I think you asked me that question, and it's dumb, so I'm not going to read it out loud. No offense. Thanks for always tuning into my live streams, RubUpon316. Any other questions about Ultra Kaiju Brothers? About the new shows coming out in the G&G universe? I have 2 new G&G shows coming out, you guys. Baby Belial will premiere after Ultra Kaiju Brothers Season 1 ends. Episode 1 will be available to everybody on YouTube and everything. Everyone can watch Episode 1. Episodes 2 onward will be Patreon exclusive. You will have to be a patron to watch them. And then there's also the new Gigan Rants, which will just be kind of like a vlog thing that Junior does, where he rants about stuff. I have 4 of them filmed already, so that's cool. Does Godzilla see like a human, or does he see like a fish where he sees right and left, but not directly in front of him? Doesn't matter. I mean, if you just watch the episodes, everything he's looking at forward, not sideways. So I mean, I guess he just looks forward like a person, because I'm a human making the show, so they view everything the way that a human kind of would. So everyone in the show just sees forward. The next Ultra Kaiju Brothers will be out kind of soon. The thing about Ultra Kaiju Brothers is it's the most expensive show I make because there's a lot of Ultraman characters in it. And if I want to do certain stories, I have to buy certain Ultraman characters. So I've actually bought a lot of action figures just so they can have characters in Ultra Kaiju Brothers, which has been expensive. And I just got the newest character for Ultra Kaiju Brothers in the mail like a week ago. So I'll work on that. But I already have the villains in Ultra Kaiju Brothers planned for like 3 more seasons. It's crazy. Okay, here's another question. Let me take a bite of this real quick. What would you think a fusion between Ultraman and Godzilla looked like? And what kind of Ultra do you think Godzilla would have the strongest fusion with? This is just for in general. I mean, it's never going to happen. I want to say more about this, but it would actually be spoilers for an upcoming episode of Ultra Kaiju Brothers. So, can't say too much. Oh, hold on. Oh, I got gas, bitches. That's what happens when you eat all this Mexican food. I mean, Ultraman and Godzilla are never going to fuse together. It would probably look a lot like one of Belial's kaiju forms or something, but more Godzilla themed or whatever. I mean, doesn't super matter. And the one he would have the strongest fusion with would just be the strongest Ultraman available, right? Which is what, like Noah? I don't know. Okay, another question from Reptile Guy. Wait, why is he 1960s Gigan? Then why is the new Gigan 2004 version? So is it mini Gigan older than his dad? No. The reason I use Final Wars Gigan as the regular Gigan is one, because he matches with the Godzilla I use, which is the Final Wars Godzilla. And two, because when I started recording this, I didn't have a 6-inch 60s Gigan. I didn't have one. Now I have multiple 6-inch 60s Gigans, but didn't have one at the time. But I did have a little one from the Pack of Destruction. I thought giving Gigan a kid would flush him out more, and I was right. So no, just because he has an older design from the movies doesn't mean he's older than him. Right? Like, in my show, the original Ultraman and Ultraman Zero were like the same age. But the original Ultraman appeared before Ultra 7, and Zero is Ultra 7's son. Also in my show, Ultra Father is the literal father of Zafi and see, in my show, Ultra Father is the literal father of Zafi in the original Ultraman, which is not the case in the actual Ultra continuity. You're just overthinking things. This is just a fan parody. You're overthinking it. All right. Hold on. So, Robopon316 asks, do you know that B3 Productions is Godzilla and Gigan? Yeah, I run both the channels. I know that. Monster X Kaiser Ghidorah versus Ultraman Belial. Belial would win. Pretty much every single Ultraman could kick pretty much any Godzilla monster's ass, including Godzilla himself, more than likely. The only things that they have on Ultraman are their size. Ultraman takedown monsters are way stronger than Godzilla monsters on a weekly basis. Belial would kick Kaiser Ghidorah's ass. He would. He would. Y'all kaiju fanboys need to accept that just because the monsters are bigger doesn't mean they'll kick their ass, because there are Ultraman monsters that are like fucking huge, like the size of the 2018 Godzilla or bigger, that Ultraman have defeated without much problem. So size ain't an issue. It doesn't matter. Unless you're talking about this dick. All right. Any other questions? Actually. Oh! Ah! Okay, Noel Anderson asks if I've seen the trailer for Godzilla, King of the Monsters yet. What do you think? I've seen both of them. And I've seen the dumb teaser. The first trailer, in my opinion, for Godzilla King of the Monsters is the perfect modern trailer. It doesn't show too much, but it gets you really excited. The second trailer, still good, shows a lot more, but it still has an air of mystery to it. It's nice. I think these are some of the best trailers I've seen in years, and I'm not just saying that because they're Godzilla. The Godzilla 2014 trailers were actually really good too. In the Godzilla 2014 trailers, they reanimated scenes for the trailers specifically to hide stuff that would be in the movie. They red herringed the shit out of those trailers. They like cut the Mutos out of scenes and then put those scenes in the trailers. which I think is real nice. I don't know if they did that with this Godzilla movie because it has like a different director and stuff, but they obviously are trying to hide stuff, which is nice. Unlike Marvel trailers, which just show you everything. When my friend Matthew and I went to see Into the Spider-Verse, there was this trailer about this missing dog, right? It was basically Homeward Bound, but with only one animal. About a dog that like gets lost and has to find its way back home. And at the end of the trailer, they show the dog reuniting with its owner. It shows you how the movie ends in the damn trailer. It shows you the whole movie all the way through linearly, and then it shows you the end in the trailer. It's just dumb. Robopon316 asked me if I was a virgin, which is only a question that a virgin would ask. So, did you ever change your figures with others if that certain one was dirty? No. My only figures that really get dirty are my Marvel Legends because Naughty Cat likes to knock them over all the damn time. My Godzilla figures don't really get dirty. In a recent episode, I actually brought Greg back. I started using Greg again. He's in an episode that I edited recently, and I did use a different figure for Greg. I used the Fusion Bandai Creations Godzilla 2000 because my regular Fusion Godzilla 2000, my regular Bandai Creations Godzilla 2000 was up on a shelf in this like Godzilla Through the Ages lineup display, and I didn't want to take him out of the display. So no, not if they get dirty. Okay. Here's another one. If you were a Rayonix, what would your kaiju be? That's actually a cool question. They can be from the Godzilla or Gamera universes as well. I'm actually not going to pick one from the Godzilla or Gamera universes because that ain't how it works. I will pick one from. Oh man, if I could have one kaiju, be my Rayonix. Like realistically, a realistic kaiju that a Rayonix would have. Maybe Kelbeam. Kelbeam's pretty cool. He's really strong. An Ultraman Mebius monster. I really liked him. Another Ultraman Mebius monster that would be a good choice is maybe Dinosaur. He's got those whiplash tongues, and if his head gets blown off, he can grow 2 heads out of his ass. Another cool Rayonix monster I would like maybe would be Neosaurus. Another one-time monster. At least I think he was only used once. In Ultraman Dyna? I can never remember if Neosaurus is from Gaia or Dyna, but I'm pretty sure it's Dyna. I might have to look that up. None of these questions are actually about G&G. If you had any fictional weapon, what would it be? Mine would be an Iron Man suit. An Iron Man suit would be a terrible fictional weapon to have because you wouldn't know how to repair it. If it ever got damaged, you would never be able to repair it. An actual fictional weapon, I would like that that cotton candy gun from Ultraman X. I'm just kidding. I'm not like a weapons person. I don't really care about weapons. If I had to have a fictional weapon, it would be, in all honesty, maybe like a Kamen Rider belt. One of the Kamen Rider drivers that allows them to transform, because that weapon actually comes with several other weapons, which is pretty cool. What else? Reptile Guy says, just a fun question. If you were to bring a kaiju to life, which would it be? I wouldn't bring any kaiju to life because in the real world, a kaiju would die almost immediately. Its body would overheat. It wouldn't be able to intake enough daily calories to survive. Its heavy organs would crush each other. It wouldn't even be able to walk. It would be too heavy to walk. Kaiju in the real world is unrealistic, and even if it was, why would you want one to exist? They would use up natural resources so quickly, destroy everything. It would be so dumb. So there actually are a couple Iron Man suits from the comics that are like nanites that can repair themselves. Maybe one of those if you want to use it, but you still have to learn to pilot it and learn how everything works on it. And You'd have to power it somehow, because those nano armors are powered by the arc reactor that's in Tony Stark's chest. And if you don't have an arc reactor in your chest, you'd have to find some other way to power the nano suits. So the ones that can repair themselves are the ones you wouldn't be able to power. So I read a lot of Avengers comics. I just read like all of Brian Michael Bendis' new Avengers. I've been filming reviews for him, so hopefully those will be uploaded soon. Just pulled a muscle daff and shit. I'm a wimp. Oh, fuck. What did you think about the Godzilla anime prequel novels? Well, it's hard to have an opinion on something that's not available in English and that I can't read. But I did watch Wikizilla's. I did watch Wikizilla's summaries of them. They seem cool. They seem better than the actual anime movies, and they seemed to bring pretty much every Toho kaiju that's ever existed into the fold, which I thought was pretty cool. So pretty much every Toho kaiju that's ever existed now is officially a Godzilla kaiju, no matter what, because they were all in those books, which I think was pretty cool. At least the Dai kaiju, you know, the giant monsters, not their smaller ones like Matango and the H-Man and stuff, but like Dagora, the Gargantuas, that they're all good now. Okay, favorite Godzilla movie? GMK. I'm gonna go with GMK easily. In recent years, GMK and Back to the Future have been fighting for the title of my favorite movie. So, but yeah, GMK for sure is my favorite Godzilla movie. Favorite Gamera movie is Gamera 3, Revenge of Iris. And my favorite Ultraman movie, maybe Ultra Galaxy Legends, the movie. Mega Monster Battle, you know? Ultraman Noah is probably the best not Noah. Ultraman the Next is probably the best Ultraman movie, but it's not my favorite. What's your opinion on Avengers Infinity War Part 1? Okay, so the Infinity Gauntlet's one of my favorite comic stories of all time. I read it years ago. I absolutely adored it. I thought this was a good modern telling of that story in the MCU universe. The acting was good. The animation was good. It was a good film all around. Now, if you came into this movie and you hadn't seen a single other MCU movie, it would have confused the shit out of you. But once again, it's technically a sequel, so you're expected to know characters going into it. But it was good. You know, I liked Thanos. I liked this new modern interpretation of Thanos, because the original Thanos was just trying to get laid. And this Thanos is like trying to save the universe. But the original Thanos, and Thanos to this day, is still just trying to get laid. What a motivation! But yeah, I liked the movie. I actually want my own copy of it. I should get my own copy of it. Okay, next question. Would Zilla work as an irradiated Would Zilla work as an irradiated subspecies of Godzillasaurus, or as a species of irradiated iguana that is closely related to Godzillasaurus? Actually, instead of answering that, here's a question for you. Why do you want Zilla to be related to Godzilla? Why do you care about Zilla? What's so special about Zilla? The only reason most American Godzilla fans like Zilla is because lots of them grew up watching the 1998 film. It's a bad film. Zilla's a weak monster. Who cares about Zilla? I actually have a vlog that I'm going to upload to the B3 Productions channel real soon called Should Zilla Get a Solo Film? You guys should watch that because I have a lot of stuff to say about Zilla. Make an episode where Godzilla rides a Thanos car. I don't know what that means. What does that mean? And where's the joke in that? Like, what's the joke? I don't get it. Actually, let me check my uploads real quick. I have stuff uploading right now. Oh shit! G&G Florida is done uploading. I just have to edit the description and stuff and then publish it. If y'all are excited for that shit. And G&G Florida will go up after this live stream's done. Yeah, but what is the joke? I don't get the joke. Godzilla rides a Thanos car. What's a Thanos car? A car that has Thanos painted on it? A car that's shaped like Thanos? Is there a specific car that like Thanos drove in the comics I don't know about? That there is a toy of that somehow exists? I don't know what you even mean. I can't get a joke if I don't even know what the joke is. I'm not trying to insult you or anything. I'm just telling you I straight up don't understand. Well, I'm making stuff for monsters about their evolution and stuff. I'm putting Zilla there along with Ultra Monsters and made from. This is not a very well formed sentence. I'm putting Zilla there along with Ultra Monsters that made from Godzilla suits, and making them different species or subspecies. Okay, now I see what you're saying. Is you're taking monsters that look alike and you're trying to make a family tree of them. But you don't have to force monsters that look alike to be related to each other, right? Like I have a Zilla in G&G, Anna. She's not related to Godzilla. She's just another character. Everyone who looks alike isn't related. I'm going to go heat up some cheese dip, and I'll be right back. Also, let me zip up my pants before I get up. Ooh la la. Leave me some more questions while I'm heating up my dip, okay? Leave me some more questions. My arm still hurts. Okay. Do I have enough Sprite? Okay. YOLO! West Virginia, take me home. West Virginia, suck my bone. Ah! Yeet. Oh, shit. I heated up this dip too long. Ah, fuck. Hold up. My dick fell off. Memes. Oh, shit. Hey! Doggo's barking. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Fuck. Okay, I'm back, bitch. How strong? These how-to questions are kind of weird. How strong would a team made up of Godzilla, Gamera, King Kong, and Ultraman be? Okay, so it says Godzilla as the leader and Ultraman as the brains. This team would not work out. This team would not work out. I can see Gamera and Ultraman getting along, teaming up. Godzilla and Kong would not stand for that shit. Also, Kong's not that strong. He's just a gorilla that's big, right? Kong kind of only wins because he's the main character. He's just a big gorilla. If these were balanced properly, Godzilla, Gamera, or Ultraman could one-shot Kong. Kong brings nothing to this team. You think Kong would be the bronze? Kong's the weakest out of all of them. Strongest is Ultraman, then Godzilla, then Gamera, then Kong. If it's 90s Gamera, there's barely a gap between Gamera and Godzilla. I feel like you just want to see these teams because you think it would be cool. Like I can see Godzilla fighting another monster and then Ultraman coming to Godzilla's aid and Godzilla like recognizing that Ultraman's not his enemy, but I don't see Godzilla joining a permanent team with Ultraman. That's not going to happen. Gamera is like really smart, so I would get Gamera doing that. And Kong just isn't one of his things that he just wants to be left alone. He's not joining any team. What was that 6-year-old sounding girl screaming? Oh, you mean this? West Virginia, take me home. West Virginia, suck my bone. When I first found out about Gigan the Kaiju, I thought it was a T-Rex and bird Spinosaurus thing combined. That's fine. Yes, Gamera is a turtle. But Gamera, depending on which continuity, is a prehistoric creature. Gamera is actually a prehistoric creature from before the dinosaurs in the Showa era. And then in the Heisei era, Gamera is an artificially created life form made by an ancient civilization. So Gamera is not a prehistoric creature in the Heisei continuity, but in the Showa continuity, Gamera is 100% a prehistoric creature. I'm letting my cheese cool off. Shit. Balls. If Godzilla were sentient, would he be salty about Gamera and Ultraman? If I was writing Godzilla, no. It would just exist. Also, they don't exist in the same universe, so it doesn't super matter. Will Gigan Jr. somehow evolve to look exactly like his father? No, Gigan Jr. looks like he looks. This is probably the figure I'll use for him forever. I like the Showa look for Gigan better anyways. Who is your Smash main? I don't have a single Smash Brothers game. So, Monster X versus Destroya. I don't know. It depends on the writer, right? I guess. I don't know. These questions are all the same, just with different monsters in them. If they added a kaiju to Smash Brothers Ultimate, it would probably be a video game only kaiju from something that's not a franchise outside of video games. You know what I'm saying? It would probably be like a Rampage kaiju or something. And who the hell cares about Rampage anyways? Not me, fam. The original arcade game's kind of fun though. I'm so tired. I've been awake for 2 days. Ugh. Will you upload more Ultra Kaiju Brothers episodes, please? That's exactly the kind of question YouTubers love to get. People wondering when the next episode is coming. YouTubers love it when you ask them shit like that. Which is, of course, sarcasm. Also, are you the guy I met at G-Fest? You made my day when you recognized me at G-Fest. A new Ultra Kaiju Brothers will be coming soon. There's just a point I want to get to in G&G and stuff. But after that, I'm going to get back to filming Ultra Kaiju Brothers. Ultra Kaiju Brothers is expensive to make. It takes longer to film and edit than G&G does. And it takes longer to write, too, because lots of G&G episodes are just short little arguments. But Ultra Kaiju Brothers, there's like a whole conspiracy going on, you know? If you were to make a new kaiju, what would it be? Are you asking for like a fan-made kaiju? Or are you asking for like a G&G character? I don't know. I don't have any ideas for kaiju. I don't think about that. That's not something I think about. I just enjoy the kaiju that we have. I don't think about new kaiju. I just enjoy the ones we got, fam. But if I were to make another G&G character, originally, Jean 9, the robot that's based off Jumborg 9 from Ultraman, that teams up with Ultraman Zero and stuff, he was originally supposed to be a major character in Ultra Kaiju Brothers, and he was going to speak in Japanese, and people were going to act like they didn't understand. People were going to act like they understood him, but they would only just make up stuff they thought he said. But then I realized that was too close to an American Dad character, so I scrapped it. Gigan's already been killed off. Will Gigan Jr. be like his father after Gigan is killed off? Gigan's already dead. So I answered this question earlier, but you just might not have been here for it. Gigan Jr. is now Godzilla's roommate, right? They're going to get along better than Godzilla and Gigan did, but they're still going to argue and stuff. So it'll be a better relationship, but it'll also give me new story opportunities. What do I think of Ultraman Geed? Okay, so I watched all of Ultraman Geed as it was coming out. I was real excited for it because I love Belial, right? I pronounce it Belial, but it's Belial. Sorry. Ow! Oh! The show could have been a bit better. I like the concept, though. All in all, Ultraman Geed was a fun watch. Sorry, I'm just checking something real quick. I had to make sure something was downloading correctly. Oh, shit. It just started raining really hard. I gotta let the dog in. Give me half a second. I gotta let the dog in. I gotta let the dog in. This isn't even my house or my dog. I broke in here. No, I'm house sitting for someone while they're on Christmas vacation. That's the only reason my internet's good enough to live stream. So give me half a second. Now I gotta go get the damn dog. He's a good boy though. Mr. Good Boy. Show me your feet. Are your feet dirty? Sit down. No. Good boy. Good boy. He's a good boy. Ooh, good boy. Whooperino. Goodest boy there ever was. I am King who did it. Who's a perfect little doggo? Tiny doggo ears. Little baby angel. Oh, hold on. I also went and got another drink. Okay. Did I spill my cheese? No. The dog tried to stick his tongue in it when I let him in the house. That's why I screamed. If I was to make a Godzilla animated series, would I make it different? Yeah, because the American Godzilla, the animated series from like 1999, sucks ass. It's a bad show. Everyone loves it, but it's a bad show. It's a bad show. I would make a Godzilla animated series that is actually about fucking Godzilla, for one thing. The real Godzilla. It would be more in the style of anime, yes. It would mostly be original monsters. I would maybe get the rights for like maybe Mothra and Ghidorah. I would get the rights for like the main five. I would get the rights for Godzilla, Mothra, Ghidorah, Rodan, Mechagodzilla, and Anguirus. And then the Gargantuas. And then that's probably all the monster rights I would purchase. The rest of the monsters would be original in the show. It would have more adult themes. It would maybe be kind of it would probably be for ages like 15 and up, like shonen, but without all the shonen cliches, because it would be about kaiju and not like fighting or whatever. But it would have more adult themes, etc. Any more G&G? Yeah, I'm gonna upload one as soon as this vlog is done, and then I'm gonna upload one for every day for the next several days. That's your Christmas present. I'm just uploading a shit ton of videos. I uploaded a ton of comic book reviews. I uploaded a couple action figure reviews. My present to you guys is just a shit ton of videos. What do you think about Godzilla and? I don't know what that means. What do you think about Godzilla and Is that like another YouTuber's name or a show or something? I don't know what that means. Yeah, God's. Okay, hold on. I don't know what those are. Godzillaland. Okay, I actually do know what those are. Never mind. I've never watched one because I don't care. I don't care about chibi stuff. I don't care. Where are my damn chips? I'm talking to you guys and I'm not eating. This meal was expensive as shit. Uh-uh. Uh-uh. Good boy. Good boy. Will Rodan also be taking care of Junior? Yes, in the episode G&G Gigan dies in the end, it explicitly states that Rodan will help take care of Junior. Rodan has been helping take care of Junior for years now. He's Junior's regular babysitter. It's been that way for years. Mr. Gojira is also going to help too. He sometimes babysits Junior when Rodan can't. In fact, the entire season 2 of Ultra Kaiju Brothers is just going to be Mr. Gojira babysitting Mini Gigan and telling him stories about the Monster Island Wars. So you're going to get to see what happened in the Monster Island Wars. Season 2 is going to be a prequel. Yeah, the dog did get up to come. Every time I bite into a chip, the dog gets up and tries to walk over here because he thinks he's going to get food, but I'm not going to give him food. Okay. What will happen to Muto? Doggo, what you doing? No, this is mine. You guys want to see the doggo real quick? He's a good boy. Look at his goodness. His name is Duke, and he doesn't have a ball sack. I have no plans for Muto. Godzilla illegally beat the shit out of him in an interrogation room, and that's it. I have no plans for him. If I ever show something happening in a prison, then I'll probably have him show up in that prison. But I have no plans for Muto. In fact, recently I tried to think, is there anything I can do with Muto? And I was just like, I'm probably done with that character, period. He had that kind of New York voice that I sometimes give characters that I'm just going to get rid of. Because there are a couple characters that have kind of that New York accent that Muto had, because I'm never going to use them again. There are two different voices that I use for multiple characters that you're not going to see a lot. Like lots of the Ultramen have the same voice. Lots of Ultramen either have like a deep voice like this. Ultraman Zero, Mebius, Hikari all have this same voice. Ultraman Nexus Junus Blue and Nexus Junus all have this same voice, sir. And then there are several characters that talk like this. Ultraman Max, Ultraman Xenon, Muto, they all talk like this because you never see them. And you're never going to see them in the same place. So they all have the same accent. You see what I mean? So you're probably never going to see the male Muto again. Ever. Worst Pokemon and best Pokemon. There are so many. Do you mean best Pokemon show, best Pokemon game, or do you just mean best Pokemon like Pokemon character? I guess I don't have an opinion for worst Pokemon because I don't think about Pokemon that way. But my favorite Pokemon is Luxray. I know I grew up on Gen 1, but my favorite Pokemon's a Gen 4. Fucking sue me. My favorite Pokemon game, really hard decision. Could be Emerald, could be Soul Silver. I don't know. Least favorite Pokemon game, Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. Fuck them. Fuck them. Dumbass games. Ruby's a good choice for favorite Pokemon game, but Emerald just has a little more is all. What's my actual job? I'm a mortician. I work with dead people, dead human beings. That's my job. That's my actual job. I work at a funeral home and I pick up dead bodies when the people die. Then I embalm those bodies using dangerous chemicals. And then I put on a funeral and then I put those bodies in the fucking ground. That's my job. That's my fucking job. That's my job for real. But I do have a side job, which is house and pet sitting, which is what I'm doing here right now. I get paid the same as the kennel does, and I take better care of the animals, and I take care of the house on top of that. So it's actually a good deal. Like tomorrow, I'm going to vacuum this place. I take care of all the chickens outside. I take care of this perfect little doggo. And I eat and drink all the food that would expire before the family gets back. So I also get free food out of the deal. Oh. I'm going to argue against that. You say the best Pokemon is Ditto because it can change into other Pokemon, but that means you don't actually like Ditto for Ditto. You just like it for whichever Pokemon it is. So by definition, you do not like Ditto because the thing that you like about it is that it is something different. You have a friend who's a mortician also? That's pretty cool. You make a good point. Dating actually is hard for people with my job because we go on the first date, right? And they're like, "What do you do for a living?" And I'm like, "Oh, I'm a mortician." They're creeped out. They don't want to. They don't want to do stuff anymore. Is it depressing being a mortician sometimes? No, I love it. It's the best job I've ever had. It's absolutely wonderful. Sure, sometimes I have to get up at 3 a.m. to go get a dead body. Yes, I did have to go back to school. Sometimes it's hard. Like recently, a 400-pound guy died, and I had to go get the body myself. I had to call EMT to help me. Sometimes it's a hard job, but sometimes it's a really easy job, but it's always a very rewarding job. How much does it pay? It depends. Like, I used to work at Ingles Markets, which is like a grocery store like Kroger's or Publix. And what I make in like a day at this job, I made in a week at that job. But my pay isn't consistent because I don't get paid by the hour. I get paid by the job, if that makes sense, because I'm okay, so let me explain this to you. If nobody dies all month, then I don't make any money. If a ton of people die in the month, I'll make a bunch of money. If only a few people die during the month, I'll make a okay amount of money. So I actually have to save lots of money because sometimes I don't make enough money to cover my bills. And then some months, like this month I made a ton of money. I made a ton of money this month working. But in August, I made like nothing. So it's a real inconsistent pay, but once again, it's a real rewarding job. Do you make money off YouTube? I used to. I used to make money on YouTube. It wasn't much, but it would help me get like a few comics, maybe an action figure or two. But ever since YouTube changed its rules about monetization, I haven't been eligible anymore. I have I have enough subscribers to be eligible, but I don't have enough monthly views to be eligible. Whoops. I do get paid per body, but I also get paid per thing I do to the body. I pick up the body, I get paid for that. I embalm the body, I get paid for that. I transport the body, I get paid for that. I pick the body back up, I pay for that. I perform the funeral rites, I get paid for that. I deliver the flowers, I get paid for that, etc. It's like sometimes I'm not the one that picks up the body, but I'm always the one that I'm always at the funeral. Every single funeral that's done in my town by this funeral home that I work for, I'm at. This dog is being very good. I want you to know you're being a good boy. I want you to know you're being a good boy. A very good boy. Yes. Greetings to Project Godzilla TV and Xenozilla, by the way. This is probably my most viewed live stream ever. I would say it is. Absolutely it is. This kind of just turned into a general Q&A. It was supposed to be a G&G Q&A, but I gotta show the doggo again. Shit. It's a different doggo than you're used to seeing on live stream, because I'm at a different house. Oh, doggo! You have big ears. Happy now? You've seen Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse yet? I actually talked about it earlier in this video. Yes, I have seen it, and I have reviewed it on my B3 Productions channel. I have reviewed it already. I reviewed Into the Spider-Verse. So you can check out my review, once again, on the B3 Productions channel. Yeah. Yeah, he's a good dog. He's not allowed to cuddle when he's in the house, though, and that makes me sad because I want to cuddle him, but I know the owners would be mad if I did. You missed a lot. You missed like an hour of conversation. You missed so much. When I publish this, you might like you missed everything about G&G. Gigan dies in the end. We talked about Gigan and if I'm going to bring him back and what's going to happen, how characters are going to change and everything. You missed a lot. You also missed me dab while getting cheese dip. So that's Gucci. Gucci gang. You guys ever watch Spider-Man? Just gone off work or just jacked off? What is it, doggy? Oh, I know you want a chip, but you can't have one because it's people food. You can't have a chip because it's people food. It's not good for me, but it's super not good for you. If the Ultras were to meet Godzilla in some way, would it be through Cosmos taming him, or would it? Hey, Jesus. Okay, so If the Ultras met Godzilla, they'd probably kill him, right? They'd probably just kill him. They'd probably just kill his ass. Cosmos is the only Ultra that spares pretty much every monster he meets. Other Ultras only spare monsters in like very specific circumstances, like when Ultraman X. I've been watching Ultraman X recently. Like when Ultraman X healed that plant monster that was trying to become a mountain. All Ultras have that healing ability that Cosmos has. At least all the Ultras that came after Cosmos do. But they never use it because they don't care. They would just kill Godzilla. But also, if you're asking in what way could they reasonably meet Godzilla, it would be because Ultraman Zero has that armor that lets him fly through dimensions. They just follow Ultraman Zero. Favorite non-kaiju movie, Back to the Future. I fucking love Back to the Future. It's super funny every time I watch it. It's a very clever movie. It's extremely well done. It's a wonderful film. Back to the Future, so good. So good. You can't have a chip. You can't have a chip. Absolutely, you can't have a chip. You might as don't drag your butt on the ground. You're lucky I'm cleaning this floor tomorrow. But yeah, Back to the Future. How would you improve Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom? Easy. I would have just not made it in the first place. It was a completely unnecessary film. There's not a single thing about it that really adds anything to the Jurassic World mythos. I would have just stopped after Jurassic World. The franchise is out of steam and just let it die. Let the Jurassic Park franchise fucking die. Let it die. It's out of steam. Let it die. Is G&G a fixed timeline, or will you include multiverse theory? I don't know. I don't care. Junior's stuck in the present anyways. It doesn't matter. Have you heard about Top Gun 2 coming? Yes, I did hear about it, but I didn't care. I have seen the original though. It's an okay film. Everyone talks about it like it's a classic, but it's just okay. Goose! Beep. Let me check my phone. Oh yeah, for those of you who just showed up, someone messaged me on Facebook saying, "Hey, IDK if you have direct TV, but in the 300 something channels they've had Godzilla movie marathons on for the past day or two." I'm going to message her back, "I'm insulted you think I don't have a copy of every Godzilla movie." YOLO. My phone's going to fucking die, but I don't want to bend down and get the charger. Okay, so all right, Project Godzilla's leaving. See ya, homie. If they were to continue using Godzilla and all his monsters after 2020, what movies do you think they should make? Okay, so it's pretty much confirmed that the MonsterVerse is ending after 2020, right? It's done. After Godzilla vs. Kong, it's done. Because Japan, like, that's when their deal is over. And Japan has said they want to make a movie, a Godzilla movie, and kaiju movies every year 2021 onward, a whole new cinematic universe. This is all old news. So Japan's going to be making a ton of Godzilla and kaiju movies. Just Toho Studios itself is going to be putting out a ton of them, including they said they want to make new solo films for other monsters like Mothra and Rodan. Vima Rodney, you need to subscribe to my B3 Productions channel. I'm going to find you a link for it right now because you're missing all these. I have been posting vlog after vlog, right? I've been posting vlog after vlog about what Godzilla movies I think should be made. I'll probably post another one today. Here, go to this channel and subscribe. All right? This is my second channel. I vlog about Godzilla movies that I think should be made all the time. I've done vlogs about Gorosaurus solo films, King Caesar solo films, King Ghidorah solo films, what I think should happen to Godzilla, what I think Godzilla should be like in these movies, monsters that I think should return. Go to the B3 Reductions channel, go to my videos, or go to my vlog playlist. I got so many of these. Should Varen get a remake? That's one I uploaded recently. Space Amoeba movie reaction review. What else is on here? Other Godzilla vlogs. Bunch of Ask G&G episodes. Should Anguirus get a solo film? Should Burning Godzilla make a comeback? Shin Godzilla sequel idea? Should King Caesar get a solo film? What should the next Mothra movie be like? What should the next Godzilla be like? Godzilla Wrath of the Hybrid movie reaction review. Should King Ghidorah get a solo film? War of the Gargantuas movie reaction review. Should Mechagodzilla get a solo film? Should Destroy All Monsters be remade? Ultraman Mebius and the Ultra Brothers movie reaction review. Why Zone Fighter should be in the Godzilla cinematic universe. Ultraman Saga movie reaction review. Mothra vs. Godzilla 1964 movie reaction review. Why Gorosaurus needs a solo film. Ultraman Jenga S the movie reaction review. Lots of movie reviews. I have more G&G content on here, a whole spin-off of G&G called Ultra Kaiju Brothers, starring Ultraman and Rodan. I have Ask G&G on this channel, which is a Q&A show starring, you guessed it, Godzilla and Gigan. This is the channel that I'm going to upload Baby Belial to, which is going to be a spin-off of Ultra Kaiju Brothers. All that's on this channel. All that's on that channel. So it would be easier for me if you just watched those videos instead of me answering all of them. But it's lots of what if stuff, and you seem like the type of person who likes what if stuff, because those are the types of questions you've been asking me. So I think you'll really like lots of those vlog videos. And I actually have several more that I'm going to upload too. I'm going to give you a sneak peek, actually. Let me give you a sneak peek. Should Godzilla die? Should Zilla get a solo film? Should Frankenstein versus Baragon get a remake? Should the Gargantuas be in a Godzilla movie? Should Kong be in the Toho Godzilla universe? Should Gorath be in the Godzilla cinematic universe? Should the Mysterians be in the Godzilla cinematic universe? Should Space Amoeba be in the Godzilla cinematic universe? Should Dagora be in the Godzilla cinematic universe? Should Matango be in the Godzilla cinematic universe? Does Batra make sense? Should Atragon get a remake? All kinds of stuff like that. It's all coming. That's just that's a sneak peek exclusive to this live stream. All those are videos that are going to come out soon. I'm going to give you another sneak peek, actually. Hold on. Let me go to... I got several new G&Gs coming out. G&G Florida, G&G Godzilla's Computer, G&G High School Friend, G&G Wallet, and G&G Bernie are all coming out very soon. Very soon. YOLO. As soon as this video is done, like as soon as I stop making this video, I'm going to upload a new G&G. My hands smell like dog, but it's a good thing. Oh shit, did I miss a question? I did miss a question, sorry. What was your favorite TV show as a child? Probably Power Rangers, right? I'm gonna go with Power Rangers. Still a big Power Rangers fan. Love Power Rangers. But yeah, Power Rangers is the answer to that question. I still watch Power Rangers. I even watch Super Sentai now, too. Who is the best Doctor Who incarnation in your opinion? Tom Baker for classic, David Tennant for modern. And I've seen episodes with almost every Doctor. The only Doctor I have not seen is the newest one. And that's because I stopped watching the show several seasons ago because it sucked. But this new one does look pretty interesting, so I might watch it. Favorite Power Rangers season? Power Rangers Dino Thunder. No contest. Love Power Rangers Dino Thunder. There's a light in the distance. See them coming closer. With the force of ages, history gone by. Protectors of the light. Defenders what is right. Power Rangers roar. Power Rangers soar. Save us from these evil forces win. Power Rangers Dino Thunder. Victory is ours forevermore. Protectors of the right. Defenders born to fight. Power Rangers Dino Thunder. My favorite Super Sentai season, though, is Zuden Sentai Kyryuger. So it's pretty cool. No, you did not spell samurai right. Power Rangers Samurai sucks ass. The whole post-Disney Neo Saban era of Power Rangers sucks ass. The Dino Charge seasons are like watchable, but Samurai, Super Samurai, Megaforce, especially Super Megaforce, all garbage. I haven't watched Ninja Steel or Super Ninja Steel, but I'm assuming they're just as bad. Neo Saban sucks. Disney Power Rangers were best Power Rangers, I'll say it. Dino Thunder, SPD, RPM, Jungle Fury, those were the shows, bros. What was your favorite game to play with your friends as a child? Pokemon Nintendo games. Which movie do you think actually deserves a sequel or reboot? Deserves a sequel or reboot? War of the Gargantuas, 100%. And also The Creature from the Black Lagoon. Yeah, I would like to see remakes of those movies. Sequels now? What deserves a sequel? Into the Spider-Verse deserves a sequel, but I mean, a sequel and a spin-off film have already been announced. Into the Spider-Verse 2 has been announced, and a Spider-Gwen movie has been announced. So It's already getting a sequel, so I guess. The Happy Time Murders. I would watch a sequel to the Happy Time Murders. That was a really funny film I watched recently. Hanson. Oh, the dog was falling asleep. Man, this live stream's still going strong. Normally by this point everyone's fucking left. Normally there's like one or two stragglers and that's it by this point. I guess all y'all are on. Lots of you are probably on Christmas vacay. Also, it's also the weekend, ain't it? Or is it Sunday? I don't really keep track of the days of the week. I keep track of like the date, but I don't keep track of the day because the day doesn't matter in my job. No such thing as a day off when you there's no such thing as a day off when you work my job. They should continue The Office. The Office, I don't even think was as good as people say it was. It's not a bad show at all, the American one or the British one, but I don't think they're as funny as everybody else does. No show should go on too long. If you're gonna do a show past 7 seasons, you need to do it like Ultraman and Power Rangers do it, where you get like a whole cast of new characters and the story completely changes every season. Because after 7 seasons, you're stretching it pretty far, right? Look how awful Arrow is now. It's on season 7, right? Terrible fucking show. And it's been a terrible show since season fucking 3. Best Disney movie ever. Well, half the movies that fucking exist are owned by Disney. My favorite, like, classic Disney animated film, Hercules. I love Disney's Hercules. It's great. Other good Disney movies, Mulan is dope. Lion King is dope. Beauty and the Beast is dope. Princess and the Frog is dope. First time I watched Princess and the Frog, I was like, this is whatever. Then the second time I watched The Princess and the Frog, I was like, this show is fucking brilliant. This is a brilliant movie. What is this? Simpsons or Family Guy? I've seen way more Family Guy than I have The Simpsons, but the few Simpsons episodes I've seen have all been better than the Family Guy episodes I've seen. Family Guy's not even that good, right? Like old Family Guy, I really dig. New Family Guy, like, pisses me off. I watch it and I'm like, those aren't fucking jokes. Those aren't jokes. Tell jokes. And lots of characters have been reduced to like stereotypes or losers. Because like Joe used to be like a really cool character who was able to accomplish a lot. And now Joe is like useless and depressed and he can't do anything on his own and his wife hates him now. Like, characters don't progress in Family Guy. They digress. How about the DC Flash? Flash is on season 5, right? I fucking love that show. The only episodes I've seen like 2 episodes this season. I normally don't watch them until they're all done because I usually don't have time to catch them on the TV because I don't have like cable or anything. But The Flash, I also don't really have good internet. So The Flash is like a great show. It's just been getting better. But that's because the characters in The Flash are developing. The characters in The Flash are changing. Barry, Iris, Wells, Caitlin, they're all totally different people than they were in season 1. But look at the characters in Arrow. They're all almost exactly the same as they were in season 2. What the fuck is that? Someone outside is playing fucking music. It was so weird. What am I watching? Someone just started playing music outside. See, the dog's going to check it out right now. The dog is like, what the fuck is that sound? I I haven't seen Hunchback in so long. The only Hunchback movie I've seen recently is the Lon Chaney Sr. one. That's a horror movie, The Hunchback of Notre Dame from like the 20s, like a horror film. You should check that movie out. It's really good. Toy Story 1, 2, and 3. Okay, well that's not even a statement. Are you asking me which Toy Story I prefer, or are you answering the question of which Disney movie is your favorite? So all three Toy Story movies are pretty damn awesome. Other Pixar movies that are great, Wreck-It Ralph is really fucking good. Inside Out, dope as hell. Both The Incredibles are really good. What musical do you personally enjoy? Okay. I'm going to answer this musical question first. What musical do you personally enjoy? Y'all probably don't know this about me. Hey! No! Did y'all see the dog get up right there and take something off the table? Why is that on the floor? Huh? You want to tell me why that's on the floor right now? You saw that dog jump up and get something, right? That's how I knew he did it, because I saw him do it in the screen. You little fucker. He stole the lid to my cheese dip. He's licking the cheese off the damn lid. I've seen Shrek the musical, yeah. My favorite musical? The Book of Mormon. Hasadiga Ibawai. I saw it at the Fox, like a Broadway level production of it. Whenever I can afford to go see plays and musicals, I always go see them. I've seen The Book of Mormon. I've seen Spam-A-Lot. I've seen Jekyll and Hyde the musical. My mom recently went to see The Lion King without me, and it pissed me the fuck off. I've seen lots of plays and musicals. I was in Romeo and Juliet, got an award for it. I played Mercutio. I can't believe that dog stole that fucking lid. Insane. But which Toy Story is my favorite? I don't have a favorite Toy Story. I know this did. You guys are the ones that turned it into a personal conversation, though, not me. I'm just answering your questions because I'm bored. Dogs can have cheese. It won't kill them. It's not like the best for them, but they can have it. They can't have fried cheese, but this just melted cheese. The dog will be fine. This dog can't have pork either. He's allergic to pork. Bring that back. Oh my fucking God. I'm going to see The Grinch on Broadway 30th. Living in New York must be dope. I couldn't do it. I'm too used to the rural, but I got to meet. Okay, that's fine. You're a silly doggy. Can't believe you fucking did that. If your parents were here, you'd be in so much trouble. I did know King Kong got a musical. Ugh. I did, in fact, know that. Which Godzilla incarnation do you prefer, the 90s or today's? So, you're not going to ask me about Showa or Millennium, just Heisei and Neo Heisei? If I had to pick between 90s or today's, I would pick 90s. Let's look at today's Godzilla movies, shall we? Godzilla 2014. An enjoyable film, but its characters suck. Shin Godzilla, amazing piece of art, absolutely fantastic film, one of my favorite Godzilla films, maybe even one of my favorite films. Godzilla Planet of the Monsters, not good. Godzilla City on the Edge of Battle, sucks ass. I have not seen The Planet Eater. And King of the Monsters isn't out yet, neither is Godzilla vs. Kong. So I don't even have a lot to pick from, and I think half of them suck. You don't know how to spell Zilla. Zilla, same as the end of Godzilla. Zilla was 98, but I kind of see it as more of a millennium film. In the 90s Godzilla movies, like you have Return of Godzilla, aka Godzilla 1985 or whatever. Fun film. Godzilla vs. Biolate. It's a different Godzilla movie, very interesting. You also got like what's next? What's the next Godzilla movie after that? Is it Mothra? Fuck, I don't know. The Godzilla vs. Mothra, the Battle for Earth, is the exact same plot as the original Godzilla vs. Mothra, except Batra's in it, and Mothra has more powers. The Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah is very fun. Some of the time travel stuff in it's a bit confusing, but you'll figure it out after a couple watches. Godzilla vs. Space Godzilla is okay. Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla 2 is okay. They're both just okay. Godzilla vs. Destroy is probably the best out of all of them. It's a great film. I love that movie. I don't know the order they came out in. So, sorry. But, yeah, so the entire Heisei Godzilla series, in my opinion, doesn't have a bad movie in it. But half the movies in the current Godzilla run, which I'm just going to call Neo Heisei, because that's what they call Kamen Rider right now. Neo Heisei. 90s Godzilla is better than current. The only Godzilla movie we've had in recent years that's really, really good is Shin Godzilla. And that's out of 5 movies. Come on. Also, how many Godzilla movies have come out recently? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? 5 Godzilla movies have come out recently. In 3 of them, Godzilla doesn't even fight another monster. Come on. Like, I don't care that Godzilla didn't fight another monster in Shin Godzilla because that film was amazing. But 2 anime films, Godzilla doesn't fight another monster? Fuck you. I haven't seen The Planet Eater yet. No spoilers. But I bet it sucks. I'm counting on it to suck. I did not think the new Avengers Endgame trailer was awesome. I thought it was boring, but I bet the movie's pretty cool anyways. What about Destroy All Monsters? I think it's a very fun film. I rewatched it a few days ago. I have done on my B3 Productions channel, I have done a review of Destroy All Monsters, and I have done a vlog about why it should be remade. Go check them out. Welcome, Leafy, or whoever, to the chat. Jurassic Park Fan 93. I don't know if I greeted you. We have a lot more people than usual, so, or at least a lot more active people. What do I think about Godzilla Final Wars? It's a bad movie. It's a really bad film, but at the same time, sometimes you just want to watch mindless monster action, and if you just want to watch mindless monster action, Godzilla Final Wars ain't a bad thing to pop in the DVD player, but it does suck. Are you hoping for a Tron 3? Because I am. Tron Legacy sucked ass, and I haven't seen the original Tron. I didn't mean to flip you off. I'm just an asshole. Which Godzilla movie do you think needs the most improvement? Godzilla versus Megalon. When you ask which Godzilla movie do you think needs the most improvement, you're basically asking which Godzilla movie I think is the worst one. Godzilla versus Megalon is the one I want to be better because it was like my first Godzilla movie, and also Megalon is a really cool monster, but that movie like sucks ass. But in my opinion, the worst Godzilla movie that exists right now is Godzilla City on the Edge of Battle. That is a terrible, 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 terrible film, and it never should have been made. You just watch Final Wars for the Gigan action. There's barely any Gigan action in it. He gets his ass kicked in the first fight, and then his fight with Mothra isn't even that good. And he accidentally kills himself. The Gigan action's the worst action in Final Wars. Oh, Jesus. Okay, so I have to go collect the chicken eggs, but since you guys are being real active, I'm going to be gone for like 2 minutes, okay? I'm going to be gone for like 2 minutes. And then Daddy will be back. I have to go get the chicken eggs. I wish Godzilla brings in Gigan in more of their movies. That sentence doesn't make a lot of sense. Are you saying that you wish Godzilla would fight Gigan in more movies? Because if that's what you're saying, I agree, because Gigan's one of my favorite kaiju of all time, which is why he's one of the main characters in my shows. Yeah, Godzilla was like really intelligent in Final Wars. He was real pissed off all the time, but he was also real intelligent. So here's what I'm gonna do. Oh, Daddy! I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna be right back. Okay, I have to go get the chicken eggs. It'll only take a couple minutes. I'll be right back. Here, you know what? I'm gonna play a song. I'm gonna play a song for you guys while I'm gone. You can also watch the dog. I'm gonna play a song for you. You guys ever watched Iron King? Huh? You motherfuckers ever watched Iron King? It's from the creators of Ultraman. Y'all ever watched Iron King? I don't know why it's not playing. Ooh. Ain't that convenient? Made it back right when the song ended. Ba-ba-ba. 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 Why did my chat window got smaller for some reason? The dog left and went out. The dog went outside with me, but he's back now. See? He went outside because he had the potty. Lots of retracted messages in this chat. I feel like you guys were talking about me behind my back almost. One second. God damn it. He took something else. Give me that. Yes, that. Give it to me. You little turd. Jesus Christ. Oh! God damn it! Fuck. When I dabbed, my hand went into the ceiling fan. Ah. Ouch. Yeah, of course I've seen the Avengers, of course. No, this is a second Sprite. This isn't my second Sprite. I got this Sprite when I went to get my cheese dip, which I forgot on the damn table. No! Bad dog. Bad dog. Hey, bad dog. Go lie down. Mr. Bad Dog. Fuck no, you get the fuck down. You little turd. You little fucking turd. Get down. Go lie down. Bedtime. Go to bed. Oh, look at this good boy. Yeah, good boy. AB3, remember when I ask, remember? You guys gotta learn the fucking type. AB3, remember when I ask, remember that sick Triceratops from Jurassic Park and showed that funny picture when you were watching Power Rangers RPM? No, that was so long ago, I feel like. No, I don't remember that. My favorite soda is Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper is fucking disgusting. Sprite for the win. What else? Did he spill your cheese dip? No, but he sure as hell tried. He's trying again. Hey! No, sir. Go to bed. Lie down or I'll turn on the Roomba. He did not spill my cheese dip. Yo, Bianca, I thought you were like grounded or some shit because you like disappeared forever. I used to get notifications for your live streams and I stopped getting them. He totally disappeared. He's not a bad dog. He's just, his parents give him people food a lot. Well, not a lot, but like sometimes. And I don't give dogs people food, like, period. I don't do it. That's a good boy. Who's a good boy? Lazy dab. Well, I hope you have time to catch up on G&G because I killed Gigan. His ass is dead. I even filmed the next Ask G&G, and Junior's in it. Junior's the Gigan in that now. YOLO. Hold on. My download stopped. Let me. 23. There we go. Noise. Yeah, when this live stream started, Gigan's death and how the universe is going to change because of it was the topic in this. My knuckles hurt because I dabbed into that stupid fan. Shit. I don't know why, but it's like hot in here. Ooh. Have I played Jurassic Park Builder? No, but I do have the Zoo Tycoon Extinct Animals expansion for Zoo Tycoon 2. I also have the original Zoo Tycoon Dinosaur expansion or whatever, but I don't play that one anymore. Here you go, though. Hold on one sec. Here, if you want to see me build a dinosaur zoo, or I guess if you want to see my Godzilla character do it, there you go. I just happened to have that tab open. Shit. It hurt my little hand. It's funny in your Godzilla videos, Godzilla talks like he got hit with puberty pretty hard. Like because he's always horny. Yeah. He's a horny little boy. That's actually one of the things I want to do with Mini Gigan, because Mini Gigan hasn't aged in like a decade. So I was going to buy a little Trend Masters Gigan and make Mini Gigan a teenager at some point, but I don't know when I'm going to do it. It'll probably be a while before I do anything like that, because there are several more episodes of Mini Gigan as a little kid that I want to make. Hey, did y'all like that Iron King theme song? That's a good show. It's a lot like the original Ultraman. Well, it had the same exact production team as the original Ultraman, so it should be a lot like the original Ultraman. Voice Mini Gigan on the live stream. I don't know why, but okay. So Mini Gigan's voice, it's real high pitched, but it's also like the way I say it, my tongue kind of like scrapes the bottom of my mouth so that I can kind of get this almost toothless sound, you know what I mean? Without it coming across as like hillbilly, because young kids will talk like that sometimes because they don't have all their teeth, or they just have their little baby teeth. So it's kind of like my Mothra voice, which is kind of female, but it's also got like a bit of a twist on the end of it, so that it doesn't sound exactly like my female voice. So it's like, yeah, my dad's fucking dead. Shit like that. Yeah, Gigan's an alien, but in my show he is. But I try to focus more on his cyborg part. Like the way Gigan is in G&G is it's more like his ancestors are from space and he's not from space. Like when you're watching G&G, assume Gigan was born and raised with everybody else. Because he's an alien, but he's from Earth. Does that make sense? Born and raised here, but ancestors from space. The new Sonic movie is going to suck. Pretty much every live action adaptation of animated movies sucks. G.I. Joe. What else? All of them. They all just suck. They all suck. Because there are liberties and stuff you can take in animation that you can't take in live action. And also, character designs don't always translate well, just like in the case of Sonic. That's not a body that I ever want to see in live action. That's weird. When you voice Gigan, do you use your normal voice? Well, I'm using my normal voice right now. Does it sound like Gigan's voice? No. Gigan's voice is like this kind of nerdy high voice. It's based on one of those automated Microsoft voices because he's a cyborg. So I wanted his voice to sound kind of mechanical, but I also wanted it to sound organic because he is a machine, but he's also a living thing. So I wanted his voice to sound like both, which is why he sounds like this. Okay, the word Pokemon doesn't mean anything. The TMNT movies sucked. Yeah, the Michael Bay ones and the ones before that aren't very good. The Secret of the Ooze is kind of funny, but it's not a very good film. My voice and Gigan's voice are not that similar because Rodan has my regular voice. Also, actually, you know what? I'm not going to tell you that because it's a spoiler. What do you think about the new Detective Pikachu movie? It looks entertaining, but I'm not sure if it looks good. It looks entertaining, but I'm not sure it looks good. You know what I mean? Like lots of those Pokemon transferred to live action oddly well. Some of them didn't, but most of them did. And it's probably going to be a weird movie no matter what. Whether it's good or bad, it's going to be a weird movie. I don't really like the new Pokemon movies or series. I don't know if they're any good or not because I haven't watched any of them. I watched like the first 2 seasons of XY, and that's just because they were on Netflix when I was living in Atlanta and had good internet. But I didn't watch, like, I never watched the Black and White Pokemon show. I never watched the Gen 4 Pokemon show. I haven't watched the Sun Moon Pokemon show. I haven't seen a fucking Pokemon movie since Lucario and the Mystery of Mew. So, I'm going to type something real quick. You guys can throw me up some comments, some questions in the chat, and I'll answer them. Why the hell? Oh, no wonder everything's smaller. It's fucking zoomed out. Shit. Okay. I have to type. I have to email someone real quick. So I'll play a song for you guys while I'm typing my email. But also, you can. What's a good song? Here's from Super Sentai. It's from Super Sentai. You like that? That was a cover of the Resha Sentai Tokuger, which isn't a good show, but I like the theme song. It was a pretty dumb Super Sentai season. I'm glad they skipped it in America. They didn't adapt it into Power Rangers because it was bad. Also, trains aren't as relevant in our culture here in America, and their theme was trains. So I'm missing something. What the hell am I missing? Oh, duh. Give me like half a second more here, because shit. I have to make sure this is all done correctly. YOLO. So y'all having a good Christmas time? You liking that Christmas? Yeah. All I want to get for Christmas is a Lade. But other than that, a Nintendo Switch would be nice. Just kidding. I just told my parents I wanted shirts and socks. That's all I need. That is all I fucking need. Okay. I'm back, bitches. New G&G, I'ma watch it. Okay, well you can watch which one? The Christmas one? That's the most recent one I put up was If's A Wonderful Life. Because the angel is If from Ultraman Max. If you haven't seen Ultraman Max, you might not understand the G&G Christmas special this year. It's a one-time monster that was used once in Ultraman, like ever. Very obscure monster, but yeah, I think a couple of comic book reviews went up. Let me check, actually. Let me check. Yeah, because you can schedule stuff to upload. It looks like Planet of the Apes Green Lantern graphic novel review went up. It's a crossover between Planet of the Apes and Green Lantern. And Trinity Volume 1 Better Together graphic novel review went up. And that's the first volume of the current Trinity book, which is a team of just Wonder Woman, Superman, and Batman. Those just went up. Some more comic reviews, a G&G, and a Godzilla reviews. A Godzilla video game review will go up later. Those will go up later, but the new G&G for today hasn't gone up yet. I don't want to upload it while I'm doing the vlog. It'll be a manual upload. YOLO. Just cracked my toes. My little toes. My tiny little toes. My head hurts. Fuck. What you doing, doggo? You want to watch Ultraman X? Whatever happened to the cheese dip? It's just sitting on the table. It's just sitting there. Chilling out, maxing, relaxing, all cool. Man, I'm tired. I haven't slept in 2 fucking days. Like, literally. It's killing me. I tried to sleep in the guest bed that's here, but I just laid there awake. I was like, I haven't slept in 2 days and I can't fall asleep. It's insane. What's wrong with me? I need to go see the doctor about it. But I also don't want to pay to go see the doctor. So YOLO. No more questions? Yes? No? Congrats, I guess. You finished eating Oreos? Congratulations. I don't really eat Oreos. If I get a snack, it's probably going to be jalapeno Cheetos or pretzels. Or Ritz crackers. I like Ritz crackers a lot. Put peanut butter on them. Ooh, that shit's Gucci. I'm losing viewers. You're trickling away. Y'all are getting tired of me. Yeah, hopefully I will. I just want to go ahead and die. I just want it to end. Jesus Christ, this live stream's been going on for over 2 fucking hours. It's probably time to end it, right? Like, this seems like a good time to end it. Viewership's dropped to 3 people. Only 1 person even liked this live stream. Yeah, it's probably time to retire. It's 8 p.m.? Oh, it doesn't feel that late. What if Deadpool met Ultraman? They make too much Deadpool stuff. It's hard to enjoy Deadpool when there's so much of it. The comic market is oversaturated with Deadpool. He has multiple ongoing series and multiple miniseries, and he guest stars in every fucking book. There's too much Deadpool. When you have too much Deadpool, he becomes less funny. Man, even you guys are running out of stuff to talk about. Well, you guys didn't have much to talk about anyways, but still. I think I'm going to end it. I think it's time to just let it go. It's time to put you out to pasture. And by put you out to pasture, I mean talk to you about the American dream and put a bullet in the back of your head, like in Of Mice and Men. Gucci gang. Okay. I guess Green King missed it today. Sorry, Greenie. So that's it. Thank you all very much for your support. Please remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. Check out all the cool links in the description below, Facebook, Twitter, etc. If you really want to help me, like you want to help me the most you can, follow this link and become a Patreon. I'll also be putting a Patreon link in the description when I edit this, when I edit the info on this video. But Duke wants to say bye. Say bye, Duke. Say bye-bye. Oh, he says, I'm out of here, bitches. No, he came back. Oh, and he's gone again. But that's it. You got Facebook, Twitter. You got our Discord chat. So many fun places to interact. If you want to watch exclusive episodes of Ask G&G, fuck me. Oh, hey, fuck you too. He told me to go fuck myself. I didn't do nothing to you. I'm ending the live stream after 2 hours and 13 minutes. I think that's reasonable. What were we talking about? I fucking forgot. Oh yeah, I'm turning off the live stream. But yeah, now the live stream's off though. I can upload a new G&G. So G&G Florida is about to be uploaded. Keep your eyes open for that. Thank you all for participating so much in this live stream. I really enjoyed it. I've enjoyed this live stream more than any other. So that's it. Thank you all once again. Peace out, homie. Home slice. Get the fuck out of here. Leave. Absolutely.